Good afternoon. Plug in the computer. Okay, it's Sunday in the afternoon. I'm not sure why I'm not watching football or being outside. But if you're watching this video live, good, thank you. And if you're watching this video later, again, thank you. And let me see. Okay, you can hear me. This episode, let me see. Oh my God, my videos live. Okay, yes, we are live. And this algebra, no one is seeing this. People want the problems. The problems has views, but this thing, this explanation. Uh, Maybe I need to work in explanations. But now that we are in YouTube, uh, this is what I call the header pattern that I have observed in several websites. Look, if I am anywhere on the website, then I came to the logo, and you can click the cursor turns into a hand, and you can click this logo, and you will redirect it to the home page of YouTube. If you are in Coursera and you click, oh, I am logged in Coursera, and that's great. And then you go to the logo. How do you say logotype? Logo? The logo. Uh, okay. You click this logo, and you should get redirected to. Let's try clicking this. So now I am. I don't know, web page related to this information for Java certification training, and then you click the Coursera logo, and you are redirected, in this case, to my uh, profile, but otherwise you will redirect it to the home page. You can try edX, and here this again. Look at this, it took a while, just some millisecond, don't be so hard on these guys. It's probably my internet. So let's click somewhere. Let's click on Berkeley. This university teach Judea Pearl. But, uh, you know, that guy from artificial intelligence, and they have a great training over here. So now we are on the Berkeley University of California, and you can click edX, and you are redirected to the home page. Become an expert. What other website? ACM, um, the Association for Computer Machinery, the education subsection, I suppose. Mm, Again, you have this logo in which it's not the entire header, so it's not the header. But again, with this phrase, many years ago, I was seeing the entire thing, the entire header section being a link, or maybe these are new designs, maybe for this. But in the past, I used to see some websites doing the entire thing. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. Then I can't give you an example right now. But here's the thing: the idea is that you are wherever you are on this. Uh, Maybe we will not be able to go to the website because this is Percipio, which is includes all about ACM, maybe, and publications. Then we click here, and we are back to the home page. So that's the thing that we are trying to implement because my website does not have this. If I go to my hobbies, uh, the cursor does not turn into a hand, and I am not able to click here, so I can go. In the past, it was all of this section. What I'm seeing these days are only the logos. So I would like to click here and go to my home page, which is here. And again, we're going to playground, and I want to go to the home page. In here, it's easy because it is here. Another link, but some people that people are some people are expecting this to be implemented, to be there. Okay, now let me click here so I can go back to the home page. And that's the thing that we are trying to do. It's not trivial because there are lots of web pages over here, and I haven't structured this to be a component to be reusable. So we are going page by page, which probably you will say, come on, man, just do automate this. There's another idea to place links over here, so you can refer to the article. So that's another story, another video. And when people want to click here and go to I don't know. Okay, so let's get started. I was prior to this, I was doing these experiments with named variables that I'm trying to come up with a short for YouTube in which these things are featured. But I was trying to use it in suppliers, but suppliers don't accept parameters. And my recommendation is for you when you look at the documentation, even if the generics, in the documentation it says it clears that you have to read the thing, the little row, the little text below the type signature of this. This is not Java, so I'm just yes, it is okay. It in the documentation on the website, it's been shown like this. So you might be tempted at first sight, at a first glance, to say, "Oh, okay, this is the result." But in Java, it says, then you need to read this. I mean the input. Then you read this, and it says it's a type of results. There is the R for input and output. So read this thing. Read this thing. So we are going to leave this. Goodbye. Okay. Now, okay. So let's click over here. Oh, it says validate. You can validate. Let's click this. I haven't see. I never paid attention to this. Let's click so to see what happened. We are. It's verifying that I am a human. I am a human. And then, okay, this is great. So we are avoiding to. We are we because my idea was to came here to validate because I have this question. Uh, this header, where is this thing? Here's the header, but we are not making this a part of the link, so it's only this. So here is my question. Since I'm going to turn this into a link, my question is if it is semantically correct to put an an A element, anchor element to grab the section. I don't think that's semantically correct. Uh, Most likely, uh, the anchor element should be part of a section. But someone will say, but the anchor element is being part of the header. So we are going to rely on the validator. We are going to try to put the anchor uh, uh, outside the section. And then if the validator says no, section is meant to contain the anchor and not otherwise, not on the other. I don't know, not on the contrary. So let's try to to um to do that. And no, apparently you shouldn't be accessing this Linux subsystem file from the Windows, but I am doing it. So here's my, oh no, it's not here, it's here. So in here, I'm going to add a new page, just for demo purposes. Let me see, I want to be quick because it's getting, the knife is coming. I would like to do some mathematics. I mean, I'm doing this thing random, which I throw some papers to see if I should do algebra. It's a crazy thing. Maybe I will show you later how I do that because it's a crazy thing to do, I suppose. Well, I don't know. We will see. You will see, and you will judge. Okay. Uh, let's change directory and my Wi-Fi collab. Okay, let's ask you like, uh, okay, let's go let's create, let's open this on code. I was using Notepad plus 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 because I was thinking in 2023 I will be coming up with this super idea and license is not plus plus. I don't remember the licenses, but it's, I mean, you can use Visual Studio Code and Notepad++ to develop your big idea. And you will get in trouble. You will not get in trouble. So just write the code, whatever editor you like, and forget about that thing. Even if you get into trouble, if your idea works, you will be able to to make an arrangement. Okay, I don't know what to click here anymore. So Visual Studio Code, okay. Because I tend to, so I have this index. Okay, now, look, here's binary. Was quite a thing. 10 hours. Playground. I need to create a page. I will delete this page. I'm just doing it very quickly. This thing. New file. Test. Now let me see if this thing will help me. Subtype. Okay. Now HTML. Please write everything up. I was thinking it would generate the entire thing like in Sublime Text, the whole skeleton. Maybe there is a way to do that. Maybe it is. Okay. Okay. If you are using Visual Studio Code, just write HTML with this column 5, and you'll get the entire this, so you can focus on this part. Now, my main header section. Main header section. So I suppose we will write main header section. And we got main header section. Okay, and for our section, I'm going to stylize with this. It's not necessary because it is a test. Uh, okay, now we are going to copy and paste this just to simulate that I am in the, because I will try to validate this, but only focusing on this part because I just want to know if the anchor can be here and the section inside, or if it's not semantically correct. Uh, Class top header. And we have since now this thing is inspecting the style. Okay, so let's check how this thing looks like. This, since it is a subsystem, it's not the file wasn't here, but now it is. Yes, so I got this. I'm going to focus on this part only. Okay, look the power of CSS. Uh, you just have this thing, and with CSS you can generate this stuff. It's this visual. So I was I opened a book about CSS, but I stopped. But I will take it. I will schedule that, because it is quite a thing to know. Because it's how you can present your your content to the users. Okay, now what? Let's add the link. And for the anchor we are using, where's the house? I suppose this is the house. Most likely I was, yeah, this is the little house emoji because I am referring to the homepage with this. Some people, I was reading if this should be empty. So like copy and paste. It's not necessary. I was just trying to see the reference. Okay, let us see if if we will be able to uh, since this thing is not online, uh, there is no link for the validator. Or maybe it's because we opened on Vivaldi. You know what? If a person is like me, ignorant, look at the kind of explanations that you can from an ignorant person like me. I was saying that, look at this. Be careful. Careful, people, from what you hear online, what you read online. I was saying, explaining to you, being knowledgeable, and I was saying to you, since this website is not online, we are unable to validate the code. Because that's not true. The truth is that this is Edge. And it's good I use Edge for my email, for YouTube, the broadcast myself with YouTube and Edge. So that's not the reason. Be careful. Always verify where I read this. Uh, oh yeah, interview. Yes. Besides, there is this book that I didn't finish that I read many years ago that says that people don't verify the information. It's a literary. It's from. It's a Spanish book. One of the greatest. It's a masterpiece on the Spanish literature. I didn't finish the thing, so probably that was the point in which I started to not finish the book because I finished some books. But if you can document your life, now it's easier. Uh, if you can document your life, you should be able to do it now with this. You're thinking, why am I stopping doing this? Why I'm starting to do this? Because when the years, uh, with the time, with the pass of the years, you will be able to look at the past and say, oh, this is the point in which I decided to not go into in this path, to see your life because memory is very it can be you can forget things, and maybe with the AI tools you can get interaction with your memories that are written or on video, right? So document your life. If it is private, and take good care of that. Maybe there is some entrepreneur now working on some sort of private YouTube, which you will document your life, but only for you. It's not meant to be broadcasted, but still it's risk. It's a lot of risk, even on your computer. So maybe I don't know, maybe on a diary, or maybe don't. I don't know, but it is good to be able to look at the past, your past version of yourself, and see, oh my God, not to hurt yourself and say, oh, I feel so bad about this. I wish things could be different. Don't be like that. You can don't read that pages of your life. Now focus on the positive. Let's validate. Can I be checked because it's not online, right? What I'm trying to do here. So is there a way to we can paste? So the idea is the same. The document is not online. So even when you are offered this link, the explanation that I give you is correct. It's not online, but it's not the reason. It's not the cause. You know? Yeah, that's the reason. Okay, so let me see. We can paste code here instead. It seems like we need, oh, by direct input. Yes. You can upload your file. So this is good. Go here, validator, and validate your websites. Since since we are not providing the CSS, let's get rid of it here, only here. Check. And we already have a problem with with what? No errors. Okay. So let's do it here. And let's do it. Let's paste our thing. Uh, our anchor. Like uh, now we can make this. Now it's a link, and now it has the hand, the pointer, but now it messed the style. We can fix that. That's why we said it's not a trivial thing. But we are now focused on the semantics of the elements. Now let's open index. And you should take care how it looks like before the link application. You see? But now we have the thing all the way. Now we just need to see if there will be some trouble. Hopefully not. So I don't know. What do you think? The header as an anchor, and an anchor has a section. I'm not sure if that works. Let's introduce an error so we can make sure that this thing is taking account the new input. So, okay, error. Okay. Now we fix the error. And no error. So it seems that the validator says that, but I don't know what the community says. Uh, let's make a quick search. Uh, can a section element be inside an anchor element? HTML semantics. Mm, It is valid to place a section element inside an anchor element, effectively making an intersection. Okay, this was not always the case in older HTML specification, only inline content. Okay, so in the that was that's why I hesitate. This is because I want the thing to have meaning. If someone is reading the code, uh, it can be done every time, but like so it makes sense for the people. Okay, and how can a section be inside an anchor? So okay, we are good to go. Let's continue. Let's continue, and we have. Okay, so it says stop. I don't know how this thing started recording. Uh, okay, so like we have our little thing, our little test. We're going to work on the test because let's see if we can delete this. Click the link. I think it should be empty. I was reading about this. Here a link to the page itself should be empty or contain or reference with found. Uh, so people are okay. Here's the empty fragment. So it has a meaning. Okay. Also, okay. So the pound is used to link two sections, but I want not a section but entire. Where is it? But you can use H href top of the empty fragment to link to the top of the current page as defined in the HTML specification. Okay. What I did here is to, because I have others, let me show you. These are pictures of home. And in here I am referring with the website, okay? And in here I was taking you to the top. You can create a link where the HTML becomes a so this has a different meaning. Okay, people are always 14 years ago. Okay, and now you can come here. So there is no need for for a web page refresh. So let's use this because well, it adds the bound to the URL, but it's okay. Mm. Okay, okay. Now I read I read something about CSS on that book, and probably we can make a class for this header. It seems this thing is obsolete, but I don't want to mess right now. There's several changes. We will get rid of this in a future video, or maybe I will not do it online, but you should use only gap. Uh, but how can you signal the user that this is a link if it looks like this? But the logos on the other websites it looks the same, so we have this thing as is. People. And intuitively, we'll come here, search if there is a link here. Okay, I was doing this thing because, you know, and so we're going to add a class, maybe below another link, home link, and we have all of these things from H1, H2, H3, H4, as long as they are on the header. I'm not sure what's the let's use for. Mm, Initial, initial, what I'm doing here. I think I'm doing this wrong. These are selectors. Be careful with your knowledge. Let's use color. Let's use initial. We can repeat this color that we have here. And oh my God, look at this. And come here to test and add the class in top head home link. Oh my God. Oh, initial is black. So it's not initial. Careful. Be careful. It, I was again. You were always reading here. I was in this book. It is. It gives you the knowledge that there is some styles applied by the browser, and this this color is part of the style uh, that it first gets applied when you open your document, and then on in the order of precedence, then are your styles, uh, the ones created by the developers or designers, and at the end we've taken even more precedence, and the other two is the user styles. And it explains that some web browsers allows you to uh, link your own CSS, and it will take precedence even from the ones that the developers created, and it's good. Okay, so it's not initial; it's this one. We are inheriting uh, the background, and we have it is underlined. We don't want that, so we want text decoration, noun or initial. Now we can use initial if you really are into using that. Text decoration, none, or initial. Let's use initial if we really want. If, and we got that, and we have a link. Okay, but you can say none to less if you really are into this thing. I will say initial instead. And now it is time for us to go and apply, get rid of this page test and just grab the sections, header sections. And now let's be systematic. And let's start at the index. We have the index here. So this is the first one that we are going to tackle. Tackle, no taco. Mexican food, very tasty. Uh, tackle. Okay, tackle. Tumbling. We need this. If there is a way for us uh, to just okay, these are pictures. If there is a way, index first. We are going on to index. If there is a way for us to, can we grab all these things? Selection, select expand selection, string selection, copy line, move line down. I want to grab this in without doing it myself. Word grab. You know, you have this string, and then you hit the quotes, it gets wrapped. That's the effect I'm looking for. Now, if we write something, it will get deleted. Oh no, oh no, I didn't like it. Let's see if someone has wrap whole section. I'm on structure. If the structure, people are doing a lot of JavaScript and Visual Studio Code. It's construct. Ah, surround with if. Okay, oh, this is the feature I was looking for. NetBeans is, I don't remember. I will not lie to you. But I saw that eventually. So it's not, from what the AI Gemini is saying, it's not possible. And, you know, maybe it's here. Maybe the thing is not, this it's telling you. uh, we will do it manually. Maybe a macro. But if we continue to do this, it will take us forever. And we have already 50 minutes. If I want to finish this, and pass to another thing. Uh, okay, let's paste from test. Oh, this thing got closed by itself. Man, there is this already. Okay, we have the first one. I don't know how many more we have to go. We are okay. So we said that we are going to follow some sort of systematic approach, and so we don't miss a page. So ACM is a link for my virtual card as a member of professional member of the Association for Computing Machinery. I'm very proud of it. It's one of the best decisions I take. No one told me. I am taking pride of deciding this on my own because in 2010, at the end of the year, I decided to say, this is good. These people are always, publishing the stuff about computers. And I already knew about Alan Turing, but his life, a little bit of his life, not his work. This is the point of my writing, in which I haven't read on computable numbers, but try to, I will give it a try the next year. Um, and yeah, become a member of the ACN. Probably I will not continue with this uh, for the next year, but I am okay now. In the past year, I was feeling bad about it, feeling bad about not being able to continue as a member. It was possible to continue, but now I am not feel bad. I have, I'm think I'm ready to not to be a member anymore. So yeah, probably the next year you will not be seeing this link anymore. Well, it was quite a thing, quite an impact, positive impact in my life. Okay, so not this. We don't need to fix this or to update this, but we need to update this blog. And blog is blog. Okay, careful with this. We update, look at this, there's nothing here, like the magicians, nothing here. I don't know, at least in Spanish they say nothing here, nothing there. Nothing here, nothing here. And then they come up with something. So nothing here. And now we have the cursor. Now we click and nothing happens. Why? Because we are not linking. Oh my God. We are not linking the index. We are doing it like below. So failed trick for the magician. Now nothing here. Now we click and we have our header pattern for block. That's beautiful. I feel very good about this. When I started learning HTML, oh my God, a lot of years ago, I wanted to create my website, uh, to put my website online. I was creating one about a guitar, but at that point, the YouTube didn't exist. So, but people were putting information about guitar. Uh, so I think I missed the train. But now here we are online. The guitar publishing train, but I'm uploading some riffs, so it's okay. I am in. I am later into the party, but I am in. Okay. And now we get to copy. Imagine being an entry-level developer and getting this task, this ticket. Okay, so you are going to play this. Oh, cool. How cool is that? You know, spending the day doing this. Uh, we have this. Now we are going to curriculum. Nothing here. There's nothing here. Okay, so let's close this. And español, habla español. Let's click on habla español. Uh, uh, if you want to know what this is a phrase from a phrase in Latin that I heard from Mike Portnoy, or at least I read it again from that guy, the drummer, Dream Theater drummer. I think it was I first read it from him. I was uh, taking a look at his website many years ago, and I read that, and it was cool. Yeah, most likely that's the first time I saw that Latin word, carpe diem, if that's how you pronounce it. Uh, what else? Oh, we need to implement this. Felices fiestas. Happy holidays. And this time is coming up again, which I said to all of you, felices fiestas. Oh, what? Spanish. Spanish. Okay. And we have Spanish hobbies. Not to confuse with hobbitses from the Lord of the Rings. And here we have a H4 element. Yes, H4. These are from Blender. Someone bite this thing. Okay, perhaps some Labubu. I don't know. And I don't think so because there's only three teeth over here. Or maybe it's not a bite, maybe it's a design. Uh, I wish I will upload one of these renders. This was my first serious model. Okay, let's update this. Spanish. At the okay, this is index. This is plot. This is Spanish. We're going to hobbies, not hobbies, says, not hobbies. Here we are. Okay, we are hobbies. And I think I'm going to play a song. Right. You know, these guys from Mexico City, if I remember correctly. I was thinking they were from the north. Mexico. Oh yeah. I don't know why this song came into my mind just 3 minutes ago. Uh, this is a good one. But I can't hear anything. But I'm only hearing this line. I'm not letting this into continue. Oh, Ludens. Oh, this is quite a thing. I didn't want to update this. So maybe this will stay as it is. Somehow, I don't know. That's why you want to document it. I don't know why I decided for this thing to remain different from the other. You see, there is no the in here. I don't have the links to the YouTube channel, GitHub account, the calendar, so you can schedule some time with me. No donate. You can donate here if you want to. But in Hama Ludens, I don't have the donate button. I don't have anything. This thing is not. I want this to remain. I don't know why. Probably because of the message that it contains. The date. Uh, I created this page um, when I was uh, the first draft. I have the first draft of this website, but I don't remember the name. It took shape at the beginning. People probably would be laughing. I think, what is wrong with this guy? But then it looks like this. You know, kind of. But yeah, this is a message that I have written. Yes, it has my thing. I took this from Steve Jobs. I saw something. So I was watching some documentary on the guy, and the guy wrote these two dashes and Steve. So I said, oh, that's cool. I should write it like this too. So here this and uh, what else? So yeah, I written this. It was also inspired by this message by Hideo Kojima. Uh, how we humans we are meant to thrive, not only survive. It was another, which was another advice. Good guy. I have been very privileged in some of my interactions. Um, yes, so I'm not updating this. It will remain like this. Yeah, it was the beginning of 2023. This is an invitation to mathematics and to continue. You know, even if you are backslashes, how do they say? You know, even if the world comes, like, don't give up. Uh, try to enjoy it. Um, we are humans are meant to continue unless I don't know. We will find a way, even if you are hitting in your brain psychologically. I don't know. I don't know your condition. Hopefully, you are in a good spot. But uh, I don't know how resilience can be built in a child and other traits for them to don't listen to some of the negative people that are always trying to put it down, to put you down and to criticize you. Uh, if you weren't privileged on that part, I don't know how an adult can be directing into the belief that they don't need to pay attention to negative people. And this isn't that. This is an invitation to mathematics, which is a framework to appreciate truth. But it isn't that point in which I invite people to not uh, just continue. Yeah, enough of the speech. We have to continue. And we have this home. It's not so abandoned. It's not meant to be abandoned. It's meant to be stay as it was. Yes, it has a link. We are back. Homo ludens. It has a different color even because I want people to come here and take a look. Uh, you know, there is more about mathematics, but it is very deep. It's about try it. Maybe for me because we are very. There are lots of fears about not breaking things. Lifelong learning. In this part, I am showcasing my commitment to love lifelong learning, which is very scarce, but I have invested quite a amount of time and some resources. Probably not too big like PhD or some magister, how do they say? I'm not in uh, that academics, but some training, school. So let's update it. Mm. Oh, Ludens, where is our power? Homo power. But I said that this is not like, training. Yes, this is the part. Okay. Okay. Lifelong learning. Playground. Playgrounds. Uh-oh. We don't have this. I think I'm going to listen to the entire album from these guys. Let me see if you're hearing this because I don't want this video to get blocked. Playground. We have playground. Okay, playground. Story. There are lots of these two pages. Store. And a store without items to sell. That's a little bit lame. So I will try to plot items to sell. You know, you can buy stuff. Because how is on a store so without things items to sell? It's a little bit silly. Yeah, and these things are free. Okay, store. Uh, let's go on this because we will forget later. So let's click here. Okay, and these are PDFs, right? Yes. This is a translation. This is Guy Alonso Church. Okay, so this one need an update. Uh, what this needs an update. It is inside the store. Okay. Oh, we got a problem. We got a problem. Well, since this is Firebase, which I don't know if it is a good idea to do it like this. We are, using this parent directory. You look at this, but this is Firebase. Again, we are using the web Phoenix web framework as a VNDCI application. It is static content, and you can see its files basically. Firebase. Yeah, one more try. Oh my god, what happened? It doesn't like it. Are we babying this thing? No. Mm, or maybe we are at the wrong link. Okay, okay, okay. Now deploying. This is a PDF document. This was November 2, 2023. So yeah, my website. I was telling you, I was about to say November 2023, but I hesitated. Maybe this came first. I remember being online November 15, 2023. You can use this document to uh, there are some errors in here. This needs a second edition in the phrasing, not in the commands are cool. There is a video about this. So this doesn't get update. Buy some items. This is a link to Redbubble in which you can buy items. So there is that store with nothing to show here, but then you can go to Redbubble, and then you can get to buy these designs. This, if you expand this, it looks cool. Now, about this, uh, there is one version of this, this version that it really looks cool. But I wish I can design this to be vertical and somehow these points to be connected, even when there is, even when it will be the same image, to find a way, to how they can look connected in the entire t-shirt, but vertical, uh, to give the effect that everything is connected, you know, but there is no connection. But to your eyes, it seems like everything is connected, but it's only one image and it's not connected. Not all the elements are connected. So I was thinking about that at some point. But this looks cool. You know, you will look cool. You will be in. You will be trendy. You know. So get this. If you're a woman or identify in this gender, it's okay. If not, it's okay. Just grab your t-shirt. Whatever you want. What else? Another design. Uh, uh, all right. What else? You know, like here, there's more, but there's more designs. Okay, now this Merita. Also, there is a version of this covering the entire thing. Most likely, this is again. Well, this looks cool, you know. So take a look at Redbubble, which is here. Now we have this one. We need to update this. We download. This is a PDF. We download. Again, learn to implement tic-tac-toe here, starting with how to draw the board. Just put the hours and you will get there. Whatever you're trying to do, just spend the entire day and night and you will get there. The sooner the better. But it's never late, but the sooner the better. But it's never late. But the sooner the better. You start early, finish early. Now that's a free download, but you can buy it. It's a free download. You can get it. You know you are not getting this table. Be be ready to not receive this beautiful table over here. And also, this is for presentation purposes, but you get the same PDF, okay? And thanks a lot. Store tech stuff. Tech stuff. I gotta go spend the entire night in Vivaldi trying to take this. This is the live version. Pictures. Now this looks like a very amateur thing to do. Not amateur, some kind of inspiration. I don't know, or maybe yes, some sort of silly thing. Like this is not very polished. I was taking walks, but now this has. I don't know. This picture is there. You can get it from LinkedIn. I don't remember, but you can get it from it. I think I will work on this. Present it. It's like a postcard. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. No, I don't know. Some sort of web application in which this picture. If you are from this place, maybe. Uh, uh, writing. You will be able to write whatever you want and with love with someone and send this thing by email. Well, this is another idea, and the text will appear over here with beautiful calligraphy. Well, I'm not going to design that. But, there are gazillions of fonts. But yeah, the thing is that you can the opportunity for you to write any message. You know. Maybe uploading your own picture too if you don't if you are not from this place and hey Kayla, I want to send picture of my hometown to someone and with your writings and your design let me upload my picture. Okay, we can work on that web application. All right. I think it looks beautiful. Yeah. How can you describe this with words? With words. More pictures, more pictures, more pictures. Well, we need to like these things, these things. Besides, I haven't seen too many of the world, so perhaps there are more, even more beautiful places. I personally, I'm not into traveling, so for me, this is good. But if I see a place, beautiful place somewhere in some country, I can appreciate it. Some picture or some video. Mm, I read somewhere. I don't remember the book that uh, the same as reading. Traveling helps you to enrich yourself. It is another source of enriching your and your knowledge, your spirit. I don't know. It was compared to reading books. I was a little bit surprised, but I don't remember. It was many years ago. I really stopped at some point of my life to dig into books. I don't know why, but I'm back. I'm reading again. But these pictures, you know, Visual Studio Code is helping us. It is by means of having this kit. It is during some color, orange color. Like we can see that we haven't updated Faber. We don't need it. We don't need to update it. It's not meant to be updated. But we are done. Okay, we're done. We can. No, let's upload the thing. Okay, no more web pages to go out. Hello. Hello, Pater. I'm not sure. Most likely this is not the name, but and this is another thing to consider. When you don't know something and there is no information, you don't look for information, or you don't have access to information, this point is almost impossible. There are places in which access to information is still a challenge. People tend to come up with explanations. Maybe that happened to me, had a pattern. I didn't dig enough, didn't look enough. Uh, they see some natural phenomena, I don't know, and they say, oh, this is because of this, even when there is already some, some information available that they don't have access. Uh, I don't know how to exemplify this, what I'm trying to say. Think of the past when people were making sense of the world and a lot of ideas that we have now superated. I don't know if it's superated because that we have moved on from those ideas. Probably that's how this header pattern happens. You can become a master of it, but I myself just use this thing to push, commit, and add. Trying to find a way to practice these three days and next because you can't forget about it. It's a thing to do your entire life. Honing your skills is that a word? Oh, it was rejected. There are something. There is there are. Let me look first for honey, and then we can then we take we think we can then take care of the error. I don't think it was rejected. There is no uh, there should be any. It's only me working on this thing. Smooth and sharpen a blade. Refine or perfect something over a period of time. Yeah, hone your skills, hone your skills. Now we get this thing projecting commit. Oh, okay. Let me see. We have the CSS. Yes, we have the CSS. We have log CSS, hobbies, index, playground, or training. Okay. And test. Oh, test probably. Let's get rid of test. But that's not the problem. But still, I want to delete it. I will delete it from here instead. We can use RM if you really want. Private. That's it. Test should disappear from here. Visual Studio delete test, but not this. Now it's not here anymore. So this thing is not on. It's not updated in real time because it is on the WSL. Probably this is not meant to be accessed through Windows, so I'm not complaining. Okay, let's try again. Uh, that wasn't the problem. Uh, you have your branch and origin master have diverged you and have two and one different commit. Oh yeah, I meant uh, I meant this. I make. I didn't remember. I performed some sort of on-border thinking. It was there was another word here. Okay, and I amend uh, because I thought tinkering is it's best, and it is related to this. I was originally I wanted for this to be a animated border. I went online and downloaded CSS related to animation, but then I realized that uh, it is too much. The thing was already spinning, and these things are moving, and it was a sort of a circus over here. I started uh, tinkering, lots of blindly changing, moving, tweaking. I probably should should show that because it was kind of for you to see if you are not familiar with this. I just was moving a lot of things, deleting and adding numbers blindly without even know what's all about. Where is it? Oh, it's on the style. Oh my God, this is here. Here, this. I was removing numbers. I was incrementing numbers blindly. I don't know all of this. Most likely, this was generated in a software. using a software. I'm not sure if a human can write this. I mean, you can write if you are a super expert, because these are characters. Maybe you are able to memorize what's all of this. But I was just removing numbers, increasing numbers, deleting numbers without knowing what I was doing, blindly doing it. At some point, I said to myself, maybe I should do it on my own with the software. But I continue, and at some point, I arrived at this, and it looked cool to me. And I said, this, I want it to stay because it looks like some painter, just make some brushes. I don't know how to say this. I don't know, some draws this without thinking, and it looks kind of it fits the entire thing. Okay, so that's the tinkering part of and I was reading about Ament, the commit, and I didn't pay attention. Paid attention. The article said force the push. Okay, I will do it later. And here's the thing. Here's later. Now we get to fix the thing. I can use it all to bring the um, that uh, to bring the changes. What I'm thinking if merging will uh, will will get rid of date. I don't think so because it's here. You have two and one different commit each respectively. But it says origin master, and I pushed Giga Elixir master. I didn't push the change. I meant the commit message, but I didn't push the change. That's why this thing is complaining. Uh, but Git these days it gives you uh, these hints. So let's print the thing and see what happens if there are some conflicts. Probably we will spend more time than I have intended. An hour and a half. Okay. Uh, let's see if this thing doesn't get. Okay, we have now the conflicts. You have the very divergent branches. I need to specify how to reconcile them. You can do so by running one of the following commands sometime before your next pull. Rebase false. We are going to use this. Let's see if it works. Okay, so we run three options. Now the thing is saying that can be fast forwarded which was the original message. Unless we got two options, no fast forward and git rebase. People are always afraid of the base. I'm thinking which one to use. I'm going with the base. Okay, so okay, the unit play the guitar base. But now I don't know if I have to change it. I'm not sure if I push changes to GitHub, but let me see. We can force the thing. Okay. Since the article was saying that we should force the thing, let's do it. I'm not sure. We can use the one in GitHub to see if the thing is going to break. Uh, on NetBeans 28 is about to be released. Last week. Okay, here's the message. So we have a good opportunity to show what I was telling you about honing your skills. In this case, Git. Okay, some border experimentation for the playground items last week, and in here, where's the Git? Uh, some border think. I need to close that one. Uh, some border experimentation for the playground items, and I already did the commit. Some border experimentation for the playground items, some border tinkering for the playground items. This is the thing, the difference. That's why this thing is complaining. I'm not sure if I should restore this commit and fix this, or mm, because I want this to stay. So this is quite a thing. How other ways will happen since we have this? No, yeah, full rebase. Like you heard this. Maybe I should fetch first. Uh, we will, let's use rebase. Where's the thing? It's too late for everything right now. The night. Let's just keep full rebase and see if we don't get into more things. Uh, and now replace. Okay. It stays on border experimentation. Um, but the header pattern is there. We got rid of the thing and probably I'm not sure if we uh, will be able. I will make a live session of this in which I spend some hours. Right now I want to go to some other topic to see if it's possible with Git to fix, if you will, this. Now we can push the code. There was a way in which you uh, get to choose if to keep their they refer to their as the remote changes or to JP can maybe. I should force the thing when we will take another session with this to see, and that will help us to deep dive into Git. To see if we can put again this tinkering here instead of experimenting. This is not that bad because I was experimenting, right? But tinkering comes from here. It came from a book. Uh, or about sometimes you are tinkering when programming, but when I decided to go with Tinker, it was because of this song from this track from Might and Magic Heroes 7. I like this game. Was the three, the number three. This is good, so tinkering with the dwarves, it seems good. So I decided to go with tinkering, but experimentation, exploration, more like experimentation. Sorry, but I'm not sure if we push this. Uh, I don't think that we will be able to fix this. Okay, it's about 2 hours, so let's finish this. Uh, I don't know, we push. I give you a elixir. After message, the thing is not rejected. Okay, it's pushing to Gig Elixir, which is that's a good thing to look for. Hit amend an existing domain methods in the history. It should be it should be it should be not enforced, not because you are rewriting, you are destroying the history, and that's not cool. You know, you should preserve history. But I don't know. Yeah, an older comic. Yes. Can we give it this thing a try? You know, this is what I was telling you. If we if we do this, we are doing it just because we want to. We are doing it because an attitude of I want this to be this, and I will get it my way. Um, doesn't without taking into account the history preservation. I am all about history preservation. We can at least check uh, check out. until this point without using rebase, but check out just to see if we can move in the logs in the commits. Okay, we have this. Okay, now and we got rid of. We finished the thing. Now we have three to go. I am. I will. I am. I think I'm going to spend some time with this Dex SQL Advanced, and then I will not do this too well. I have no commitment for this. Not even for this, but I would like to take a look at this. Yeah, more likely we will go with this, and we will forget about this until Jakarta EE11 is supported by Wi-Fi. So we will not delete this. We are going with this. And more of the things I have written here. Now, just to see. I want to know if this goes to if it starts at 0 or 1. So we will do this. And let's use git checkout and this thing. We can close this. We can use this, but let's see what happens. Git checkout it. Oh no, the tilde is not here. So it starts at 1 because the thing ended on 69. I'm just checking if we can. So it starts at 1, at 0. So we are at 69. Okay, so it starts at 1. Sorry, 0. So this is 0. This is the 1. So this is the 1, you know? Have a good one. I think exploration is quite amazing thing to have. I really like exploring things. And yeah, how about that? We get rid of one task at 2 hours exactly. Um, see you on the next live. Sit on the wind. Sit on the edge of wind chat. Have a good night.